Hello, I'm Princess Serena, not Princess Serena, and today I'm going to show you the result of a very mega trade I made with the States. If you're new here, I'm from Canada. I got 10 pins from this trade. Thank you so much, Jonathan, if you're watching. I got 7 Hanukkah pins, hence the sweater here. I got 2 Wally pins and 1 Disney Channel pin. And of course, this whole trade started with the Disney Channel pin. And this idea of collecting Hanukkah pins wasn't even a twinkle in my eye yet. But a couple days later, I decided I wanted to get 1 dated Hanukkah pin from every single year, from 2000, which is when they started, to 2020 and onward. All of the dated Hanukkah pins are LE, like LE 3000 and lower, and a lot of them are LE 1500, like they're harder to find, and they're older, like all the way from 2000. I mentioned it to him. He casually had 8 of them, one of which I already had. Like, I did not make an ISO post yet. I literally just decided that day. I literally got a little less than half than I needed. Like, that was pretty amazing. So I worked towards a trade there, and I traded all over the place, all over Canada, to get pins that he liked, and I had some he did, and here we are. So without further ado, let's get into it. So this massive trade actually all started because I put this pin on my ISO. It says, put your heart into it, because there was a blood drive pin from 2013, apparently. And I think this one's super unique because there's actually so many pair of the platypus pins compared to any other character in Phineas and Ferb, which is interesting, but I'm not mad at it. I love him. And there's so many different poses. Like, it's not just the same stock pose, so it makes all of his pins pretty fun. It says, building the future, construction begins 2008. And I think this one is so different, just like with the square background. I feel like it looks like Tetris. So it's like you're building the future, but then he's also building the future because he has like his garbage going in him. Limited edition 1000. I know this is an OE Wally pin, but I didn't have it yet, and I was happy to add her into my collection because I love this shade of pink. I'm very much a fan of pastel colors. Moving on to the Hanukkah pins, I have this Chip and Dale 2004 Hanukkah pin from Disney World, and it actually moves. It's a little dainty element, and I think it really stands out, especially because the coloring choice on this pin is very interesting. It's kind of like gray tints, but then there's some blue in there as well, and it's an LE 1500. This one is one of my favorites for sure. I love the coloring so much. We got Mickey Mouse with a dreidel, and then the presents in the background, and there's the Star of David and some gelt, and there's just so much going on, and I love the detailing. The color of the star and his shirt actually kind of matches my background here. This one's also an LE 1500.
Call from 4165.
Tink is the 2006 one. It says it right here. She's sitting on the dreidel, which is clever because she's tiny, so it makes sense. And I think it's really pretty. And it's a very interesting shape, like with the wings here and then it wrapped around. I can barely see. I think this says an LE 1000. I will check on Pinpicks. We got Chip on top of a present lighting the menorah, which I think is adorable, with the middle candle, because that's how it works. And then you have Dale spinning the dreidel, and I just think this one is really adorable. Especially when you have 2 characters on a pin and they get to do multiple things. It's just really interesting, the details that they're including on all of these pins. This one's an LE 3000. Jumping all the way to 2016. And this one spins really easily, like this. And I didn't know until I got it, but it's so glittery. And this one's an LE 2500. Moving right along to 2018. Purple's my favorite color, but I feel like I don't dislike any shade of blue. I love the glitter embellishment on the bow and then the little gems here, and it's so gosh darn cute. And then the little dreidel in Donald's hand. And this one is an LE 2000. And I got the 2019 one. I am not a cat person, but I never thought I would have an Aristocat spin. It is pretty cute. We got Marie like playing with her bow, and it really matches the whole aesthetic of Hanukkah, right? Because there's bows on the present, so it's kind of like she's opening a present in a way. And then it says 2019 on the present. And this one is an LE 3500. Here's an overview of the pins I showed. I hope you enjoyed my pin mail. I'm going to make it a goal of mine to get all 21 pins that I need for this collection by Hanukkah 2021. So we will see if it is lit. Do the kids still say lit? I don't know, but it's a double entendre because lit, like the slang, like cool, also lit like a candle. I'd love to know what your favorite pin I showed was, and if you celebrate Hanukkah. If you haven't already, please subscribe for more pin-related content from me every Tuesday. And as always, take care of yourselves and have a magical day. Bye!